Hey guys, this is the history of everything, and today I just wanted to look at a different perspective. So I wanted to look at early colonial America. Now, I'm not talking about the Revolutionary War, but I wanted to take a look at a lost colony, and this is the lost colony of Roanoke. Now, you may be wondering, what was the lost colony of Roanoke? If you keep watching, like this video, and share this with your friends, you will figure it out. I mean, just if you keep watching, you'll figure it out. So the lost colony of Roanoke started. So as you may know, Spain, Portugal, France, and England were all competing. Portugal and Spain had already had colonies, and Portugal was making a fortune on getting plants and selling them in different other places. Spain was finding gold and making the Indians work. They took over the Aztec territories. And so England and France did not want to be left. France in the 1600s took over Canada. And what is amazing and incredible is England wanted to make a colony as well. So they were like, hmm. So it took a while, and they finally said, let's try Roanoke. So now it would be the Roanoke Island off of the South Carolina. And, excuse me. And they tried, so they set up the colony. It had 100 men, 100 women, and 100 children. Excuse me, 100 men, 100 women, and 100 children. So it was like an even mixed number. So the lost colony of Roanoke was completely. It's a very long mystery of what really happened to the people. And let's look at this in a different way. So the lost colony of Roanoke. So when John White was head of the colony, as I told you earlier, 100 men, 100 women, 100 men, 100 women, and 100 children were all in the colony. So when he went back to England, he was going to go back, and Queen Elizabeth, like this was a few months later, said no. And because there was a war with Spain and England, and they needed all the ships to fight the Spanish fleet, and so after 2 years, he went back, and so he had told them if there was like a distress signal, he told them to write this word and then put a cross either on top or on bottom. And what he found when he got there was only the word. She's like, maybe they went there, and he found the colonial site like completely ruined. Like it wasn't bombed or anything. Like there were just trees on top of it, had been dug up. And so they wondered, like, maybe. So they thought, hey, maybe they're at that place. Maybe like something went wrong with the Indians. So they tried to go to the place that they thought they were, but then a storm blew them to the West Indies, and so a storm blew them out to sea. And they're like, well, we'll go pick up supplies that went in the West Indies, and then we'll head back later. But the storm blew them even farther away. So they're like, we just got to keep on going. Like we need to continue back to England. So um, a farmer in South Carolina actually found out he was a farmer, and he saw in the 80s or 90s. It was the 80s, 1880s. So just a while ago, he saw Indians that looked like white people or white like that people like that were from like Europe or something. He was like, whoa, like these people have brown hair, not black hair, like and brown eyes, like. He was like, whoa, that looks different. And so in the 1990s, archaeologists finally found the answer and the key to it. Now, wasn't an answer, it was just like a big part of what we think what the Indians and the colonists might have done. And so archaeologists dug up trees and cut down trees, and they found the rings that there had been a bad drought in that year. So they think that it could have killed a lot of the Indians and it killed a lot of the colonists, so they might have intermarried to stay alive. Now, this was incredible, and I think that it would have been, well, it's not really incredible to have like a lost colony, but the two things that historians look at are primary and secondary sources. So, a primary source is like the person like seeing that or being in person. A secondary source like a newspaper or a book. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video about the lost colony of Roanoke. My next video either will be on Jamestown or some other colonial stuff. I really enjoy talking about early colonial America. I really like it. And maybe we'll do a French and Indian War one. See you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Share this video with your friends. Like the video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video to be a historian again.